marriage in the past. They had contact Arabs and Berbers. People might still cling on to their Arab nation, the hero of independence. Remember I told you he's slow. So these houses remain empty for most of the year. Just the wealthy elite will come for long weekend caretakers. To the bronze lion that we saw in the fancy high street, the Middle Atlas lion, all
We're up in the mid-Atlas mountains in this little town. Ifrane was built as a kind of a retreat in 1929 for the French, and now it's used by the wealthy Moroccans to get away from the hot summer, and they use it as a ski resort in winter. Most things are closed because of the festival today. There's a little baby bird in it. Top stalk next. Yeah, there's the stalks again. Yeah.
Well, obviously they're not going
There's
to
a
be,
nest up there.
yeah, they're not going to be there in the winter because those chimneys would be working.
There
you
is
would
two
think.
nests.
Yeah. Yeah. So well
Oh,
kept
look
this
here too,
town.
look here too.
Very quiet with everybody with their family celebrating the sheep slaughtering. This apparently is what used to be the mountain lions. Bit of Moroccan background music. It's certainly cooler up here. Not cold, but cooler. Still quite hot. Our bus. And I'm very pleased I chose to do this on a tour and not try and do this bit on my own. It's been really good so far. And the French very evident here. Place names, boulevards.
Yes, you don't necessarily think you are in Morocco when you're walking around a place like that. See, Morocco's barbaric.
Yeah.
Barbaric. Well done, Jim. Yes.
Good.
I do not.
Very quick.
I don't like anything in cages.
In the summer, they tend to be further up the mountain. But so maybe Donald Rumsfeld was here to get Mohammed VI to send some Barbary apes with a just a little button seat thing, and then you shove it between your legs and you're dragged up. And anybody officially to Iraq for that second Gulf War. To Michael Moore, I suspect we would have sent some. Get information like that on the internet because these are all secrets. Oh, look at all the sheep. He's entitled to 1/5 of the flock he's tending. So the owners will come up from time to time and do the head count at our grandmother's house in the village. Do you want to come, Aziz? It will be really nice. I said yes. Passed it to the brothers, who slurped it down, and I looked at this empty glass and I said, thank God I'm living with animals. And then they take money out of their pockets, and the transfer of microbes goes on to the money, and you then get that money from the shopkeeper in your change. Wash your hands on a more regular basis. Lots of things before. Never met him. Hearing all about. Left. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we will plod on being in there, but you can. Just look, you can see the writing in the white stones. Now there are 3 words there. Allah, Lawatan, Lamalik. God, country, king. Was 3rd and not 2nd. We don't want to overthrow him because look what he's done for us. Got rid of the corrupt governor and given some money to the town. Midelt. Midelt has an apple festival every year. It's normally in mid-September.
Yeah.
And they'll have a travelling fun fair come down. They'll have speeches given by the locals. Deal of crime in an area like this, but a fancy courtroom. Remember, it's not just for this town, it's for the wider region. Dwelling for a family, an extended.
Is there a lunch stop? Beautiful. That was just us stopping here. Sorry?
The EMP document, they figured it out. It's the conflict of two senses. So if you're in a car and you're in the second city, and you're with a
This is the building we're having our lunch in. It's beautiful. It's beautiful inside, it's beautiful outside. It's called a Casbah, but in this sense apparently it's not a full Casbah. Now is a like extended family home. Except this one's not that either, it's a restaurant.
Beef with Ifrane. هذاك وهذا fruit?
Yeah.
Want to meet one of them?
Heading into the high Atlas Mountains.
From region to region, depending on which
Beehives.
plants are going to be flowering. You might think, well, there's nothing here. There's plenty. All this sage and broom will blossom. And when the respective strands of the 8 Hedidu tribe And grieve, what have we done? This is our fault! Never! Tremendous amount of rain, and all the little dry wadis, the dry riverbeds all fill up. But and you just can't, you have to wait for that water to go down. It was built in the 1970s by King Hassan II, and we should never be held hostage or held to ransom by the weather. You know, some people ask me, what did I think Hassan II's greatest achievement was? During his time, a huge disposable income of families to be able to send kids away. So people tend to stay at home and then go to uni on a daily basis. Unlike me, and a heavily militarized Moroccan town, and this is why it looks quite nice, because it gets a lot of money from the military. Now, the biggest issue between the two concerns is territory underneath Morocco, which is called Western Sahara, which was a Spanish colony in the past. But in 1975, King Hassan II, this was in November of 1975, about a colony in around, treading on all the wheat to separate the wheat from the chaff. And then you get your winnowing fork and throw it all up. There are other things that they do on this square, I'll tell you when you get back on. Snow plows down to shovel all the sand off the street. And with these wicker breakers, you get a lot of them, all the sand gets collected into them. Look at the colour, it's beautiful. It's all to do with the light. As that sun goes down, this sand, the oranges and the reds come out. If you'd have come an hour ago, that would have all been yellow.